5 World Cups, 26 matches, and one stat nobody talks about. Messi once hit 91% final third passing accuracy in a game where he just bricked a penalty. We're counting down 10 performances that prove Messi didn't just survive football's biggest stage. He rewrote it. From panicked group stage lifelines to a World Cup final for the ages, we start at number 10. In 10th place, Messi's night against Poland in 2022 was a masterclass in stress management. Argentina entered with knockout hopes. He simply shrugged, then dialed up a passing clinic, a 91% completion rate in the final third, and just 6 turnovers in the whole match. Within 60 seconds of the second half, his movement cracked Poland's low block, teeing up the attack that led to McAllister's icebreaker. Official statistics say 0 assists, but Poland's defenders might disagree after chasing his shadow for 90 minutes. It's the performance that turned group stage nerves into tournament momentum and set the tone for Messi's unflappable 2022 run. Number 9, Nigeria against Argentina in 2018 was pure football survival mode. 14 minutes in, Messi controls a 40-yard Banega pass with his thigh, takes a perfect right foot touch, and lashes it in off the post. His only right-footed World Cup goal, just to keep things interesting. Argentina's entire tournament was on the brink, and Messi responded with 7 successful dribbles, the most he had managed in a World Cup match since 2014. He finished with 3 key passes, relentless movement, and even a yellow card for time wasting. No official assist for Rojo's late winner, but it was Messi's early lifeline that kept Argentina breathing in Russia, showing that even when the team was faltering, he could conjure up a moment of pure genius under maximum pressure. 8th place goes to the night Messi rescued Argentina's World Cup hopes with a left-footed thunderbolt against Mexico in 2022. 64 minutes of tension, then he collects the ball 22 yards out, 1 touch, and bends it around 3 defenders. Ochoa's still looking for it. That shot alone spiked Argentina's expected goals by 1.4, but Messi wasn't done. With Mexico reeling, he surges forward on 8 progressive carries, most for any player that match, then lays off a no-look assist for Enzo Fernandez to seal it. Suddenly, the Saudi shock is ancient history. Messi didn't just score, he flipped the entire group's mood from panic to swagger, setting Argentina up for a confident run to the knockouts. That is momentum manufactured on demand. Number 7, Switzerland's 0-1 Argentina in 2014 is not about Messi scoring or showboating. It is about him picking the lock of a Swiss vault. For 117 minutes, Switzerland sat in a bunker, daring Argentina to find a way through. Messi responded with a masterclass in patience and precision, and in extra time alone, delivering 12 progressive passes. That is not a typo. 12. When Di Maria finally broke the deadlock, it was Messi who drew 2 defenders, zipped forward, and slipped the perfect ball across the box. No goal for the highlight reel, but this was Messi as the grandmaster, moving pieces until the defense cracked. If you ever want to see how a football genius solves a tactical puzzle, start here. Number 6, Iran in 2014 is where Messi became Argentina's emergency hotline. 90 minutes of frustration. Argentina's attack crashed into Iran's wall. Then, with the entire team's nerves on edge, Messi collects the ball just outside the box, shrugs off 2 defenders, and whips a right-footed curler from 25 yards. Its expected goals value was a measly 0.12. Basically, do not cheat this at home, but the ball kisses the post and ripples the net in the 91st minute. It was Argentina's 3rd shot on target all game, and the only one that mattered. Reuters caught the mood. It shows the heart we have. Messi's lifeline did not just save points, it kept Argentina's World Cup dream alive, and it gave the world a highlight that still gives Iranian fans nightmares. Number 5, Serbia and Montenegro in 2006. Is where the Messi World Cup myth began. 26 minutes rewrote Argentina's future. 18 years old, hair flopping, shirt almost too big, Messi jogged on in the 64th minute, with Argentina already cruising. In just over a quarter of an hour, he racked up 3 dribbles, a key pass, and then, in stoppage time, delivered his first World Cup assist when he slipped the ball sideways for Maxi Rodriguez to tap in the sixth. His efficiency was an assist every 26 minutes, a stat even prime playmakers would envy. That shy smile launched a 16-year arc from wide-eyed prodigy to the man who would one day define an era. Every legend needs an origin story, and this was Messi's, quietly brilliant and almost too modest for its own good. Number 4, Argentina versus the Netherlands. In 2022 is where Messi turned a quarterfinal powder keg into a personal chessboard. In a match that swung from tense to outright chaotic, he delivered a 35-yard disguised pass that sliced through Dutch lines and found Nahuel Molina for the opener, a move so slick that VAR had to double-check reality. As tempers flared and yellow cards rained, Messi kept his cool, converting a penalty in the 73rd minute with a hop and a stare that sent Noppert the wrong way. He racked up 8 progressive passes and 2 key dribbles, orchestrating a pass network with DePaul that kept Argentina ticking when everyone else was losing their heads. In the shootout, he buried his spot kick without any drama. This was not just Messi as playmaker or scorer, it was Messi as chaos controller, navigating a World Cup rivalry with the poise of a seasoned grandmaster. Not a final, but the night he proved he could bend the wildest knockout into his rhythm. Number 3, Argentina's 3-0 demolition of Croatia in the 2022 semifinal is Messi's World Cup symphony at near-peak volume. The stakes were one step from immortality, facing a midfield that had just strangled Brazil's golden generation. 34 minutes in, Messi shatters the tension, rifling a penalty past Livakovic with a glare that said, "Not today, Luka." But the real magic is in the numbers. 9 progressive passes, a tournament high, and 12 touches inside the box. Messi did not just orchestrate, he invaded. He recorded 95% pass accuracy with barely a stray ball in sight. Then the moment that left Croatia's Gvardiol spinning. Messi dribbles from the right touchline, pivots 3 times, and delivers a reverse assist to Julian Alvarez. It is part ballet, part street hustle, all genius. This was not just dominance, it was Messi at full creative throttle, flattening a world-class opponent and launching Argentina into the final with the whole planet watching. Number 2, Australia in the 2022 round of 16 is where Messi turned knockout anxiety into pure calm. 35 minutes in, he ghosts into the box, collects Otamendi's touch, and threads a left-footed shot through 3 defenders and Matt Ryan's legs, his first ever World Cup goal in a knockout match at the age of 35. That strike did not just break the deadlock, it broke the tension Argentina had carried since the Saudi upset. Messi spent the rest of the night running the midfield like a metronome, 93% pass accuracy in the final third, a heat map that looks like he owned the center circle, and 4 successful dribbles that left Australian shirts spinning. 10 touches inside the box against a team that parked the bus and double-locked the doors. This was not a highlight reel performance. It was a tone setter. The match that made Argentina believe a deep run was possible. Messi's control and composure paved the way for the chaos and glory that followed, proving that when the bracket gets serious, so does he. And finally, in first place, Messi's World Cup finale against France in 2022 is where the legend wrote his own ending. 2 goals, 1 assist, and a captain's performance that felt scripted by fate, not FIFA. 23 minutes in, he slots a penalty with the calm of a man choosing dinner. Then he turns playmaker, slicing open France's defense for Di Maria's finish in the 36th minute. By full time, he had set a record with 15 touches inside the box. No one had ever done that in a World Cup final, and the Opta algorithm nearly short-circuited, giving him a 9.8 match rating. When Mbappe dragged France back from the abyss, Messi responded in the 108th minute, rebound, left foot, net, as if he had been practicing for this moment since childhood, whispering the captain's ritual that has become Argentine folklore. Trophy raised, confetti everywhere, Messi finally said it out loud, "This is the one I dreamed of." For 16 years, he had been the man who almost had it all. On this night in Lusail, he had everything: goals, glory, and the last word in the greatest debate football's ever known. Across all 10 showcases, one pattern stands out. Messi's genius adapts under pressure. Whether outfoxing three Croatians or inventing passing lanes that do not exist, he bends the World Cup to his will. That's not just talent, it's evolution. Broadcast live. For football, that's the difference between legend and legacy. What's your favorite Messi World Cup trick? Drop it below.